Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, also known as Naturally Chic, where we deal with fashion and we believe that fashion is simply how you construct classy, so do it naturally. So that's where Naturally Chic came from. Chic is spelled SHYCC, but it's pronounced chic. So today I wanted to share with you a few tips that I have learned, and I wish I would have known prior to me starting in social media, content creating, influencing on YouTube and social media. So if you want to know what those are and what will help you if you're thinking about starting, if you're a little hesitant or reluctant, then keep watching. So I will say, because I am 48 years old, almost 49 in 2 months, I don't remember a lot of things like that. So, I do, but I don't. So I'm not going to rely on my memory. I jotted it down. So if you see me looking down, that's why. My first thing is equipment. I know that a lot of people, because social media is so where it's at, everyone feels like you have to go out and get a camera, or you got to go get this and you got to go get that. However, you don't. If you have a good phone, it will do the job. Whether you're YouTubing, or whether you're social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the things, your phone will do the trick. The only thing that you have to do is wipe the lens. Make sure your lens is clean and you have good lighting. That's it. To be honest, that's it. And a lot of times, even though I have a camera, and I do have, I have a DJI 3. I recently got that just because vlogging. However, I just got it, and I've been doing this for about 2 years consistent now. I'm really getting consistent on YouTube because I love YouTube. YouTube is my thing each and every day. I work from home and my TV is set on YouTube. So I love it. And I know I'm not the only person, because it does have the long form content. So yes, all you need is your phone. So don't get intimidated by, I don't have this, I don't have the money to purchase this. Don't do that. Use what you have, and that is your phone. Get a good cleaning lens cloth, and make sure your lens is clean. But use your rear camera. It's always good, even with the phones now. I have a 15 Pro Max, but I still like the back camera. It just gives a certain quality that the front camera doesn't. So I do love it. If you all hear things, I do live near Hartsfield, so that airport it stays busy. But I'll use my rear camera on my phone, and that is all that I need. So don't think that you have to go out here and rush to get everything. Make sure you have some good sunlight, or something, a small little gadget, a light gadget to put on your phone is perfect. But I will tell you, good sunlight, natural light, and a good phone camera will get you started. So don't think that I got to do this to get started. No, you don't. No, you don't. Use what you have, and everything else will open up when it should. Don't stress over that. And that leads me to my second, was use your back camera, because sometimes the front camera gets a little grainy. So using the back camera, and it also allows you to zoom out, zoom in. Those are the things that you need, versus a front camera. A front facing camera doesn't allow you to do all that, but a rear camera, and it has the better quality. So if you're wanting crisp quality photos, videos, use your back camera. One reason why I love the back camera, because have you ever watched someone and you're looking at them and they look like they're looking at themselves? It's like, you're talking to us, but can you just get, that's why they have their camera facing themselves. If you have your camera facing yourself, you see everything. I don't want to see everything, because it's going to have me doing this, messing with my hair. I turn it around. So all I'm looking at is the camera. I'm looking at the lens. so that I am talking to you. You want your audience or your followers or your subscribers to know you're talking to them. It makes them feel personal, personal to you. It's more personable. But when I'm sitting here with the camera facing me, so the front camera facing me, I'm touching, I'm looking at myself, I'm whatever. Yeah, no, I don't want to look at all that. I don't want to look at all that. And I don't know if you all are like me, but it's like, please don't touch your hair. Stop touching your hair. Stop with that. We're not looking at all of that. We look at it when you draw attention to it. So the more that you do this and look at this and do this and all this, because sometimes my nose ring is twisted. My husband said, baby, you know, something like whatever. I don't see it. So then, oh well. Because what happens is if I start, somebody's gonna like, oh, she was digging in her nose. No, I'm turning my nose ring around because I see it. I'm messing with my hair because I see something up. I'm doing this because I see something out of place. Turn the camera around. You don't see nothing. And it keeps you focused. It keeps you focused. These are some things that even people that have a lot of subscribers, they still do. I'm like, just turn it around. Turn it around so you don't see it. Make sure that you're in view. And let me tell you, if you have an Apple Watch, your Apple Watch can show you everything. If you have it paired with your phone, it'll let you know you're in view. It'll let you, mine's have one off, but let me see. It'll let you know you're in view. It'll let you know how close it is, all the things. So if you just need to go down and look at yourself and make sure that you're still in view and focus, get your Apple Watch. See, it shows you everything. It shows you everything. So you don't have to do it. It zooms in, zooms out. It does all the things for you. So you don't have to be caught doing all that. Don't do all that. Turn your camera around and give us the best quality and the best part of you. And it allows you to talk better, to keep your hands and not fidget so much when you are, when the camera is turned the other way and you're not seeing yourself, because we fidget a lot when we see ourselves. When we are looking at ourselves, we fidget. We see everything. Everything is heightened because you see it. You think everybody else is going to see it, and 9 times out of 10, nobody's paying attention to that stuff. Nobody's paying attention, and you just brought focus to it. Number 3, tripod. A tripod will make your life so much easier. You're on a tripod right now. I was looking to see if I have one in my room, but I don't. I have tripods everywhere. I have them in my kitchen. I have them in my car. I have them in my purse. I have them downstairs on my second floor. Yes, I have them. I have the little ones. I have the big ones. I have the ones that extend to 6 feet, even though I am 5 feet. I have them. I have them. Yes, it makes your life so much easier. The good thing about it is that because it comes with a remote, but I always keep one in my car or in my purse. And now I have a couple. I have one in my car. I have one in my purse because sometimes if I'm out, I have it in my purse. I have the ones that you clip on. They are so inexpensive. So inexpensive. If you know that you are going to vlog, then keep one on you. Keep one on you. If you know that it's going to be at home and you're going to do try-ons or whatever your niche is going to be, or whatever you're going to put on YouTube, make sure you have a sturdy tripod. I want to tell you, they're very inexpensive, but I love the fact that they come with remotes. So it comes with a remote. It can pair to your phone or your camera, and then you just start it, stop it, all the things. So you can do all of that with the remote and your tripod. It makes life so much easier than you trying to balance the phone. So I have it. Yes, I do sometimes use, my hand, but I love the tripod because I'm hands-free. I can do what I want to, set it up, make sure I have zoomed out or zoomed in, whatever the case may be, whatever I'm doing. And it allows me to have a more sturdy hand. So I don't have to be like, get your tripod. Keep your tripod on you, in your bag, in your car, in your house. It definitely will come in handy. You will find yourself. That's one thing that I have replaced a lot is my tripods, because I try to get them sturdier. But when I first started, I would get the inexpensive ones because they do have them. As I grew, I invested in a lot of more sturdy ones, just because if I want to put my camera on that. Now I have the DJI, the Pocket Osmo. I have one for that. Even though it came with one, if I need it to be extended, I can put it on there, have my camera. So I have a more sturdy tripod, but I love them. I use them. That's one thing that I use a lot other than my phone. Number 4, don't try to be perfect. This way it keeps you authentic. It keeps the authenticity of you if you don't try to be perfect. And I know that sometimes we don't want the backlash that comes with social media. When you put yourself out there, you're going to get the backlash, whether you want to or not. So make sure it will thicken your skin. And of course, we're all human. We will have those days when you feel like you did it all and somebody comes back with something nasty to say. I mean, it takes you there. It takes you there. But still don't try to be perfect, because we know no one's perfect. And the thing is, it allows other people to say, okay, they did this just like this. And it's okay. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay that things are not as they should be. I mean, today I didn't feel like combing my hair. I put a scarf on it. Yes, I did. I didn't feel like curling it, doing anything. I put a scarf on. I put a sweater, a cardigan on, this crop top, and I went just like that. And I don't care. And you have to have that mindset, because everything in life is not going to be perfect. It depends on, like, if I'm doing something for a brand and they want it a certain kind of way, because they're paying, yes, I'm going to do it a certain kind of way, the way they want it. But just regular, no. Show the world that everything is not perfect. Your hairs are out of place. This is out of place. My room is not the best, as far as things are here, things are there. It shows that it's part of life. If people had to live up to a perfect standard all the time, that would be boring. Add some color to your life. Show people that it's not perfect here. And I'm me, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving life, because it's not perfect. Number 5, and this is a big one, because it shows you want to show your growth, is go back and rewatch your video so you can see how it looks, what you need to change, and your growth. So sometimes we have to go back and look at our videos or our photos. How did we look when we first started? Even if it was just a couple of months ago, what do I need to change? When you look at it like, oh, I should have did this, or oh, I shouldn't have did that. Not like that, not critiquing it like that, but oh, okay, right here, the lighting was pretty good. The lighting was pretty good when I took it over here versus over there, made it darker. This looks a little more busier than this area. This had a little more natural light. Okay, I see that I need to slow down when I'm talking. That's me. When I get excited, I talk really, really, really fast. And I would say, Cosby Show, I forgot Vanessa's friend. She would talk. That was me growing up. I can still talk fast. Now, if you upset me in a fluster my day, and we have heated fellowship, oh, yeah, I will talk fast. But I've learned over the years to slow down. I've learned in my videos to slow down. My husband, he'll say, babe, you was talking fast. I said, was I? Okay, let me slow down. Slow down, enunciate. So when I rewatch my videos, I look at the growth. I look at my camera settings. I look at, okay, the lighting. I look at, okay, I should have did this a little better, or I should have stood over here. The lighting was a little better, or maybe I shouldn't use that, or maybe I shouldn't sit there. It depends on what you're looking for. But don't look at it to critique yourself. Oh, I look fat, or I look this. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2024. We are growing. We're growing and we're evolving. We're loving ourselves. And in loving ourselves, we do grow. We do grow. We do change. And so then you want to see what looks good. Okay, that color looks good on me on the camera. I should wear more of that when I'm doing sit down. or I should do here because that looks better. It has a better background, or the lighting is just perfect. The natural lighting, I only had to do a little tweaks to it. That's why you go back, and just it's good to go back and look at your growth time after time to see how you've grown. Okay, well, this video did good versus this one. So what did I do different? Or this video didn't do as good. What did I do different? Is there anything that I need to change? So it's good to go back, not just look at your analytics, but go back and rewatch your own stuff, your own videos. Look at your own pictures to see what did better, what did not do better, where can I change, or what I need to do more of that people seem like they liked. That's why you go back and rewatch your videos. Don't just look at the analytics and what the analytics tell you, but go back and look at it for yourself to say, oh, and commend yourself like, wow, I see that I've been doing this and it's doing good. I'm feeling more confidence. I'm looking, I'm growing. I'm growing in becoming that person that I wanted to be. Why? You went back and you looked. Don't shy away from it. It's part of you. It's part of what you're doing. You should be proud, even if some of my first videos were crap. But I'm proud of doing that because now I see how I have evolved. So that's why you go back and you rewatch your stuff. It's okay. It's okay. We all do it. We all start somewhere. And so starting and then you have to go back, that means you kept going. That's the key. Number 6, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your success be overnight. However, it will be worth it. Now we do see people that just come out the box and just shoot up. And then you see like, okay, we started at the same time, and don't do that. And it's hard not to. But one thing that I realized, if my success grew the way I wanted it to, or grew the way that others would, I wouldn't be able to keep up. I have a full-time job, which I love. I have a full-time job. I am a wife. I am a mom of 4. My youngest is getting ready to turn 16. My son is getting ready to graduate high school. I have an almost 23 and I have a 24-year-old. So I have 3 daughters and a son and a husband and a dog. And my sister lives here. I take care of my dad, who's in a nursing home in another state. Yes, I have a lot on my plate. So I don't need that boom success. I am happy with the growth. And that's something that the Lord had to teach me. If it grew like you wanted to, would you really be able to do what you're doing? No. I would be burnt out. I would be tired. I would not be able to keep up. And so it's growing at the pace that I am good and comfortable with. And that's what we have to focus on. The Lord, He allows us to grow, and He wants us to be successful because He's not a failing God. So if He told you to do something, then that means go at the path that He has it aligned for you. For you. Don't look at anybody else. Look at, okay, Lord, we're going at a good pace. And even when you start looking, I'm like, okay, remind myself, no, this is at the pace that I needed to go. I needed to go and I needed to grow. And God knew that. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your success. And if it is, congratulations. But if it's not, congratulations. Every step, congratulate yourself, because it's worth it. It lets you know that you started something, even if you fall off, because I have done it. You get back up there and you keep going. Why? Because that's your purpose. Will your purpose get hard in the process? Yes, it will. But it's still worth it. It's still worth it. Number 7, your tribe will find you. Your community will find you. Who you're supposed to be connected with you will find you. Will find you. As long as you're available and out there to be seen and to be found, they will find you. If you know that this next level is for you, don't let anything stop you. Even if one or two people watch your videos, they will come. They will come because it's something that about you that is going to draw somebody. It's going to draw your tribe to you. And when they come, they are going to come. Enjoy the process. Enjoy building a community, because that community will be there. They will rock with you. They will care about you. When they don't see you, They'll come looking for you. They'll come like, okay, excuse me, where have you been? Where have you been? And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. And they care about you because it's not a fake, it's not a facade. It's your tribe and your community. And so the thing is that when you start growing and you start building, someone else out there needs what you have. So always remember that they need what you have. So if they need what you have what they need. Don't second guess that. Know that you're on topic. You're where you're supposed to be. And so because you're where you're supposed to be, they'll find you. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. They will find you. And then you start building your community and loving every bit of it and loving them. Number 8, you are allowed to change as many times as you want. So you may start out in something else and like, yeah, this is not for me. It's okay to change. Or you want to add something to that. Do that. It's okay. Some people say, no, you stick with that niche. But if that's not for you, don't try to be somebody else. And the thing is, we all change. Life brings about a change. We change. We change over time. So you will change. And sometimes what you're doing will change. Change. The people that are drawn to you, that love you for what you do, they'll either stay and be like, yeah, okay. And hey, you'll rebuild your tribe. It's okay. It's okay. It's totally okay to change. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay, because what happens is if you feel like you need to change and you don't pivot, it can, it becomes more of a task, become more of a job than something that you love to do. Something that you love. So be in tune with yourself, not just your audience or your tribe. Be in tune with yourself. Be in tune with God. If He says pivot, then pivot. And the people that are going to pivot with you, they'll be there. They'll be there. And it's okay. Number 9, if you're doing vlogs, get in the habit of creating B-roll. It will definitely come in handy. B-roll is where you just let the camera roll. You just let the camera, so if you go somewhere, you just put your video on and let it roll. It comes in handy. So sometimes when you don't have anything to post B-roll. Put something on over the top and post it. Or post a video, a YouTube video, a YouTube short, and create the voiceover if you just want to tell somebody something. You could be cleaning your room. You could be driving. You could be cooking, doing your makeup. Just let the video. You don't have to talk, because it will come in handy. It goes in your archives, in your folder. This is your title of B-rolls, and sometimes you just grab it, put a voice over it, and keep it going. I'm telling you, it truly comes in handy. When I'm traveling, a lot of times I do B-roll through the city. If I'm walking, yeah, it comes in handy. So when I don't have anything or I haven't did anything, I put B-roll up. My tip number 10 is batch your content. Batch your content. For me, because I work a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, 8 to 7. Shoot, I work in technology, so sometimes it's not even 9 to 5. I don't even know where we got that from. But if you work a 9 to 5, sometimes my days can be long, so I batch. I may take a day, a Saturday or a Sunday, and I do videos on top of videos, pictures on top of pictures, so that I can just put the content with it, put the description with it, and it's able to go. But I already have that information versus struggling, trying to do something every day. Unless it's a B-roll or unless it's some type of vlog, batch your content. It really, really does come in handy. I'm telling you. I learned the hard way, because it will stress you out and you feel overwhelmed if you feel like you got to do something each and every day. Yeah. So, like today, Instagram and Facebook are down. I'm working, but it's a little slow. Today's quiet. I shouldn't say slow, it's quiet. And I sit and I batch content. Which is good in between my breaks. But most of the time I do it on the weekend, because it's just good for me. So I do it on the weekend. I make my schedule. What am I intending to do? Whether it's a couple of YouTube videos, whether it's a haul, whether I have a collaboration or whatever, I batch the content. That way, the next couple of weeks, I have that information there. All I got to do is grab it and go. If you use a scheduler, now you can schedule in Canva, you can schedule in Instagram, Pinterest, all of that. Just plug it in there, plug your information, and schedule it, and it will populate. You don't even have to worry about it. So make sure your batch content becomes your best friend. I had one more before I got to my last. I can't remember it. I didn't write it down, but it came to me while I was writing, talking. But the last and final thing I have is have fun. Enjoy the experience. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy where it takes you. Enjoy your growth, because you will grow. Not in just in your brand, but you will grow within yourself. You will learn so much about yourself. I learned that I'm a procrastinator, and I used to say, well, I work better under pressure, but that's pressure that I put up on myself. No, I'm not a good planner, but I'm learning to be a good planner, because I'm spontaneous. So sometimes spontaneity and planning does not go hand in hand. However, you learn how to do that, especially when it comes to content creating, because if someone wants something out, you got to plan for it. You got to plan when you're going to take it, when you're going to do it, when you're going to shoot, what you're going to have, how you're going to set up. You have to do all of that. So in content creating, the journey, it's a journey, but it can be such a blessing. Now, I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking about the journey itself. You learn about yourself. You learn to love yourself, because people can tear you down. However, when you start loving on yourself, it makes a big difference. You learn confidence to speak in front of people, because somebody was like, well, I don't like to speak in front of people. Baby, if you post something, it's being seen. It's being seen. And the more it's pushed, the more it's going to be seen. So just to expect that I'm sitting on the couch and I'm talking to thousands of people. You have to see where you're going. See where you want to go. Enjoy it. If only one person sees it, fine. That's one person. If 50 people see it, that's 50 people. Don't just make fun and say only 50 views. Hey, 50 views. If it says 200, look, if you were in a place and 200 people came in to see you. That's 200 views. If it's 500 people came to see you. If it's five people came to see you at a lunch, at a brunch. 20 people came to see you at a lunch, at a brunch, at a dinner. That's how you look at it. Don't minimize the amount. Don't minimize who saw it. One more person saw it than you. And that's a good thing, because that means another person will see it after that. So look at it like that. Don't minimize where you are. Don't minimize where you started. Don't minimize anything. The only thing that you should do is get started. If it's on you to start. You don't see a lot. I'm starting to see more and more creators over 40, over 50, over 60. I'm 48. I will be 49 in May. And I see a lot of people in their 20s that started, or 30s, and they're now in their 40s, or what have you. They started a few years ago. Now they're in their late 30s. Hey, start. There's somebody out there for everybody. You can teach anybody, whether they're in their teens, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They could be older than you. You're still teaching them. Whatever your niche is, your tribe will be there. So don't think that I'm too late, I'm too old, nobody's gonna watch. Don't. If it's in you, you're called to do it, then your people are gonna be there. If it's in you, that's your purpose. And because God isn't a failing God, He has everything in you to succeed. And it goes at the pace and at the race that is for you. So make sure that you're enjoying every minute. Celebrate every win. If you just start and you get 5 followers, if you get 100 followers, celebrate. That's one thing that I'm learning to do. Celebrate. People come, you'll see the number go up and down. Celebrate. because that means the people that are still there, that you say you may have 500 one day and then next day you have 455 or 490. Celebrate. That means there's still those people there that's enjoying your content, that's enjoying being a part of your tribe. It's okay. The people that don't need to be there shouldn't be there, but the people that do need to be there, they will be there. And that's how you look at it. I hope you all enjoyed the video today. I hope it was helpful, especially if you're starting out as a YouTuber, social media content creator, influencer, TikTok, whatever you want to do. If this is your first time starting out, hopefully this was helpful. If you've already been, but you've been a little sluggish, hope this was the thing that you needed, the push you needed, and it resonated with you to keep going. You got this. You got this. Make sure you're following me on all social platforms under Naturally Chic. I'm always here. I love doing this. I love growing and I'm enjoying the journey. Make sure you're following me. If you're thinking about subscribing, don't think about it. Just subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And until the next video, you all take care and be blessed.
I just enjoy